Back at it. And now, all right, since we got a special episode, boom, bro.
We back again with another video, man. Y'all see we well dressed today.
Yeah, you know, we coming hard, man.
Suit and tie with the juice hoodie.
Got the Kevin Owens going.
KO, you know my boy. But man, look, I'm your boy, Morrow.
I'm your boy, Amity.
Money making Jay.
And we got our special award show for 2022, man. WWE been a crazy, wild year in 2022, man. Cody Rhodes came back this year.
Bro, and for the first time ever, the Heavy Hitters Awards will include AEW. Because, you know, your man's is here, so we gotta.
Yeah.
He gonna mention. I'm not gonna mention nothing about AEW. I already know that.
Plus, the biggest thing that happened in 2022, Vince McMahon retired from his spot as the head of the company, direct, creative, and all that. So, man, it's been crazy, man. Firings, people coming back, but we finna run through
for the Vince.
Real quick, this might have been one of the wildest years I've ever watched in wrestling.
It got crazy around July. Like, it was half the year. It was already crazy.
Hey, like the injuries, Vince stepping down, Cody Rhodes coming back. Like, it's
Cody Rhodes wrestling with a torn pectoral muscle.
Yeah, his titty exploded.
But man, so we gonna do our nominations for 2022, man. Let us know if y'all don't agree with the ones we pick. If you do, comment down below. Y'all already know what to do. But first up, we gonna go with our female superstar 2022. It could be WWE, AEW, TNA, whatever you watch. You can pick from wherever. So we gonna kick it off with our mans at the end.
All right, man.
Who your female superstar 2022?
Female superstar of the year, I think to me it's kind of easy for me. I gotta go with Bianca. Now, Bianca Belair, she's just been on the road. You know, she won the title. Did she win the Rumble?
Yeah, this year.
Yeah, she won the Rumble. She started off the year winning the Rumble. Beat Becky.
Ronda won it this year. Bianca won last year.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. That's what threw me off. Yeah. Bianca won the Rumble. I mean, I'm tripping. She didn't win the Rumble. She was a top star. She won the title at WrestleMania. Beat Becky Lynch. Had another great match with her at SummerSlam.
That 1 year storyline.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing that happened.
Yeah, that was one of the, yeah, that was crazy. And she's just been on the road. She's been on the tear. She's been, you know, the top female. She's just been dominating. So I'm going to go with Bianca Belair. So, like, you know, nobody's had a better year than her.
All right, well, for me, it is an AEW star. But to be fair, it was actually WWE superstar at the time, too. My pick is going to be Toni Storm. Came in the AEW on a hot streak, had kind of bounced around the title picture, had never really gotten her shot. She was supposed to get her shot against Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa ends up getting injured. They held a fatal four-way for the title, which included, like, I think it was like Britt, Jamie Hayter, and...
Real quick, they did that intern thing, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, interim women's champion. Like, why do they do that?
Just strip them of the title.
Because Tony Khan don't believe in stripping
them
the
of the title.
Too nice.
Yeah.
So if I remember correctly, it was like Hikaru Shida, her, Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter, and Britt Baker. She won that, had her little title run, lost it to Hayter later on, but to be fair, the run she had was pretty dominant, and I can't disagree with that. So for me, I'm going Toni Storm.
See, you went with AEW.
Well, I was going to do Bianca, but you took that right off the cuff.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool with you going AEW. I thought the woman that was slaughtering stuff in AEW was Jade Cargill. She the undefeated champion and all that. I thought it would have been her.
Well, that's also going too basic. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do a super.
wanted to be different, man.
I feel you, but that's what I just, you know, you do whatever you want.
Well, yeah, because I could even throw Jade in there. You know, currently 45-0, TBS champion, has yet to lose.
That's why I thought you were
dominant as ever.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's light too though. But that's the one I know of in AEW for sure. Like, but nah, you know, you got anything else to say?
That's it from me.
So for my female competitor of the year, I'm gonna go with somebody who was the underdog for so long. Finally reached that mountaintop, won Money in the Bank. Cashed it in on Ronda Rousey. I'm going with Liv Morgan. I feel like Liv Morgan had an underrated year. She won Money in the Bank. The only female to beat Ronda Rousey twice. Nobody's done that before. And Liv Morgan had a slight championship reign. So I feel like for me, it's just far as SmackDown-wise, though, she was the female of that brand. But yeah, I'm going to pick her as my female competitor 2022. I feel like she broke out this year.
Yeah.
You know? Even though, I mean, I could have put her on a breakout star list, but I'm going to go with Liv for female.
Now, I remember when she was doing her thing, you were saying some stuff about
I always believe in Liv, man. You know, I like the underdogs, though, you know, so.
I can agree with that because I saw Liv as an up-and-coming star, but she had never gotten that actual chance to prove herself, like with the title or even without it. But like they were building her up, she won Money in the Bank, cashed it in, won that, had what I thought was a great run with it, even though it was short term.
Yeah, it was slight. You know, she had some good defenses, and she, you know, Liv Morgan, man, I could see her being a champion again sometime down the road. But yeah, that's my female competitor of the year. So we just knocked out female competitor of the year, Bianca for him, Toni Storm, AEW, Liv Morgan.
So we went Raw, AEW, SmackDown.
Yeah, I want to do kind of like in the middle, just like three of us say because you said nominations. I'm thinking we doing nominations and then crowning it all together.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say which one and then we just keep going like that.
That's cool. That's fine.
Yeah. So the next one we got.
OMG moment.
We gonna go with. I was actually gonna go with breakout star of the year.
Oh, this is easy.
Breakout star.
This is easy.
2022.
Come on, bro. This is easy.
I already know you gonna pick.
I'm going with the Reign. The IC champion. Gunther. That's my guy. I think we all knew, like, or y'all. I think y'all heard how much I've praised Gunther on this channel. Y'all know we've talked about it personally. When we went to SmackDown, I did, say, I did go crazy for that's my guy. Like the maddest sacred, he just got it. He a superstar, and they talking about he gonna go up against Brock at WrestleMania. And he's that man.
Gunther definitely one of the top.
Has he been beaten yet? Since he been up?
I don't think so.
I don't think I'm aware.
Okay, no, it's my guy.
At least in singles competition, I think he might have had like a tag loss here and there.
Yeah, we don't care about that. He ain't take the L.
All right, for my breakout star, and it's not AEW, so don't worry. I'm going with Austin Theory. That man, to sum it up, in the year he's had Money in the Bank, kind of had what I would say an interesting moment of the year because two-time
U.S. champion.
Two-time U.S. champion. I was going to get to that. And what I would label as the most interesting cash-in that we've seen in Money in the Bank, cashing in on a mid-card title and then trying to give an excuse of why. So he's been proving himself. I see, even now with his current character change that he's got going on, because he's had to follow and just be taking selfies. Then they kind of pushed that off to the side. Now he's just kind of being more not like how he was.
Serious.
Serious.
Like no more the kiddie. I'm the youngest this, the youngest that. He the now, not the future. The now, the United States champion, man.
And just proved himself. He's had matches against both Seth and Bobby Lashley. He has a match upcoming against Seth. I believe it's not this upcoming Monday, but next Monday, I think.
On the first Raw 2023.
Oh yeah, I forgot they booked stuff 2 weeks in advance on Raw and stuff.
So for me, I'm going Austin Theory.
That's solid. That's solid.
So for my breakout star of the year, I'm gonna go NXT. I'm going to go with the brand new NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez, man. I feel like the year she had in 2022 was unlike any other young female star I've ever seen. Breakout tournament winner. First ever Iron Survivor. NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. NXT Champion. Beat Mandy Rose and started her 413-day reign. No female has done that at 21 years old. And it's crazy, she's 21 years old.
Man.
She got multiple years ahead of her career path. The right way. She
hasn't even gotten in her prime yet.
Exactly. So it reminded me of when Paige was 22, 23 when she won the Divas title, the youngest Divas champion.
Going crazy off the rip.
Just and she an underdog. She trained with Booker T, so she got experience. She was also the first ROH Women's Champion and the Reality of Wrestling Women's Champion too. So
Book just mess with her.
Yeah. So she gonna be, a top female in WWE on the underdog path. Like I can see
female DB.
Yeah, that's my breakout star for 2022, man.
Oh, I like that.
Even though you blew, she got Mandy Rose.
Yeah, I was hurt, man. I love Mandy.
But yeah, so all right, so the next what is called again?
Category?
Yeah. The next one. We got return
Come on.
of 2022.
Alright.
I already know where you going.
Is it just unanimous at this point?
I'm not picking him.
I'm going with Cody.
Cody Rhodes.
That's my guy. Now
it was the best return of 2022.
He had for sure. Alright, so he left AEW like a month before, like and the whole thing was where's he gonna go? I didn't think he was going back to WWE. I'm not gonna lie. They kept saying it. I'm like, Cody Rhodes going back to WWE, all that after Revival and all that. Like he went on that whole when he went to the Indies and all that. He was completely anti WWE.
Yeah.
But then you realize like he's the perfect WWE superstar. Like he could wrestle, he could work the WWE style, he cut a promo. He's relatable.
He reinvented himself, man.
Like he's a completely different person. So, man, return of the year got to go with Cody. And I'm not even going to talk about the strings and matches he had with Cody Rhodes. I mean, with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Yes.
Not Seth.
Nah.
So,
Can't say it on the channel.
So yeah, man, Cody had the best return of the year. And his titty exploding, he still had a great match.
We can't say that.
Oh, you can't?
Well, you can say he had a torn pec. You can't say titty. Oh, shit. Oh.
All right, so what we doing now?
It's his turn to pick his return of the year.
So this one is AEW, but this is a guy you rock with. I'm going MJF.
All right, that's that man. With the one when he came back with the joint, with the mask on and stuff?
Yeah. This man had not been seen on AEW television for who knows long. Some people kind of just pushed him off to the side, forgot about him. Some that rocked with him were like, okay, when is he coming in? And then I believe it was Full Gear he came back? Yeah, Full Gear. They were doing the ladder match, the casino ladder match. And they announced the last opponent, which was, they just labeled it as the Joker. They had this weird kind of music playing. You see a man come out just dressed in all black with this white devil looking mask, and they didn't really say much on it at the start. Like the firm come out, grab the chip, hand it to him, and even Justin Roberts like, the winner is the Joker.
Right. And
then they just walk away. They get to this was all out. They get to the main event, Moxley and Punk doing their thing, and they finish it out, and then the clip of him comes back. Takes his mask off, it's MJF. People are going nuts. He comes out, his music's going, got like the loudest pop. This man has been getting the loudest pop.
He finally won something in his career.
Exactly. Gets the loudest pop, gets put up, has a match against Moxley, wins. That one was a Full Gear.
Been a loser for too long.
Won the title.
Come on, gang.
Won the title. Is on a dominant title run as of right now. I'm going to say this on camera. I hate the new belt that he's using, this Triple B burgundy belt.
Oh, the Burberry joint?
Yeah.
It matches his character. So you're trying to give him...
It looked decent, though.
It matches his character, but I don't like how it looks. But
like
we're not doing belts associated with Superstar of the Year stuff. We're just doing Return of the Year. So for me, Return of the Year, could probably put him up there in Superstar of the Year for the short run that he's been back. But yeah
I mean, he deserved his own belt. He's the biggest superstar in that company.
But came back at All Out, won the casino ladder match, won the title at Full Gear.
So for my return to 2022, man, I'm going with Bray Wyatt, man.
That's an interesting one.
I feel like Bray Wyatt, people knew he would come back. People just like, when will he return? But I feel like the way he came back, this new character, his new music, Cole, And it's an interesting direction in where they going with his storyline. I'm interested and I'm trying to see where it's going. So, but I feel like Bray Wyatt had a top return too. Like that was his return was one of the most talked about returns when he came back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's go with the underrated. I'm gonna go with the underrated one real quick. Braun Strowman.
Oh yeah, he definitely Braun Strowman.
And
Johnny Wrestling.
And the one I hated. I was gonna say that's the one I hated.
Johnny Wrestling was one of the best returns this year.
Ooh.
He came back off the commercial break.
Didn't get like a opponent challenging or nothing.
Nothing.
Commercial.
Just commercial over. This rebel heart.
I will say this: I am very irritated that it took that music away from him.
Yeah, that music was cold. Video game music.
He had it. They took it away.
What's his music now?
Can't wait and it's like a remix version of Rebel Heart, but it's not like the regular one.
Well,
Who cares?
Well, that was like when Ciampa had his "No One Will Survive," and then he comes to the main roster and they take that away
Yeah,
too.
No One Will Survive was one of the best themes I heard for sure.
For sure. But what's our next category?
So the next category we going with, we did female, right? So we got our male superstar of the year, just male. We gonna do overall at the end. So we got our male superstar of 2022. Like what the
right? Superstar, male superstar of the year.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm thinking about which way I want to go with
Just
this.
male, not overall.
I'm gonna go with Roman. I wanted to go a little bit out of the box. I was gonna go Gunther, because that's my guy. I think he should be real champion like immediately. But I'm gonna go with Roman, greatest superstar of this generation.
Tribal chief. That's simple.
That's all I got for yours.
Yeah,
everything else speak for itself.
I mean, you've been watching Roman, right?
Yeah. Well, for mine, it's also kind of self-explanatory, but it is AEW route. I'm going John Moxley.
Oh, I thought you was going Moxley.
Now, what did he do?
He's up there, but the only reason why I say Moxley is he's up here, multi-time AEW champion. I think he's the only multi-time champion, like 3 or 4 time. Dominant reigns Punk robbed us of the summer Punk with his injury, but basically just catapulted himself over the summer at Forbidden Door, just defending night after night. He had his open challenges. He has one of the best records too currently. So just he's been dominant.
He a top star over there, man.
Yeah, for a dude that can't wrestle like that.
But I ain't gonna lie.
And the biggest thing is returns and fought his addiction.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We all for people fighting their demons.
But it's crazy though because John Moxley really, as far as wrestling go, because you say he can't wrestle. I disagree with that.
I wouldn't say he can't wrestle. I'm gonna say I don't like his style. I'll say that.
He more of a
brawler,
right? And he like the violence a part of it, like blood and them type of matches. You know, he not a wrestler for real, but he can wrestle. But he really, he a fighter. Like,
and to be fair, real quick, I know we're going backwards in categories, but if I was gonna put Kenny in any category for me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say his return of the year because this man hadn't wrestled in like 270 days because he had like 4 injuries. Yeah. So if I put him in any category, it's there.
Even better than Cody Rhodes' return.
No, I can't say that because the thing is, the only reason why, and I was going to add this onto yours, and I didn't say it, but I should have, is you had seen AEW stars come over, or no, WWE stars go over to AEW. Right. You had never seen it gone the other direction.
And probably one of their biggest stars.
And literally one of the founding fathers who created AEW, because it was literally Tony Khan helped fund it, and it was Kenny Omega, the Bucks, and Cody, and Hangman came over. But literally, it's like one of the founding members.
I'm thinking about what bro said on the book, or like we was in the group chat.
Cody
he was like, Cody wants to go work for a real company or a real wrestling company.
He just be on that. I was trolling.
Nah, you was dead serious, game.
But just like you had never really seen anybody go from. You've seen people go from WWE to AEW, but you had never seen it go back in reverse.
Because even the people who had a chance to go to AEW, like Braun Strowman and Johnny Gargano, even they're like, I don't want to go here. Like, why would I go to here? This
smart.
It's the D League down here. Like,
the D League. All right, so so that was all our picks for return, right? No, that was we just did male. So he did Roman, you did John.
It was your turn.
So it's my turn for my male competitor
I swear if you say Seth, I'm
of
going.
2022. Seth freaking Rollins.
So can I say something before you say what you're gonna say? So why did we just flat out do the Shield? I'm sorry, we did Roman, Moxley, Seth.
They running the industry right now,
man. Like to me, Seth Rollins had probably the year in 2022. Like
Is all the L's he took?
yeah, even throughout all the L's, he made every opponent he wrestled look good in the matches. His feud with Roman, Cody,
Man.
3 matches with Cody, even with a torn pec, he made Cody have a great match. He put on a great match with Cody, and he was rewarded with the U.S. title for a couple of, a month or so.
Well,
but it's just a character work.
Yeah,
for me.
for sure.
Well, one thing I want to add, and it goes into what you just said with character work, is just like, and it's just like how they built up to the match at Mania. Like Seth was just trying everything he could to get.
That was
the
my
match.
favorite build up.
Yeah.
My favorite build up, the match. My favorite build up to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Like you ain't never seen do a top star and just not have a
Right,
spot.
now I have an opponent, yeah. So
But
yeah,
no,
man.
it seemed like the Cena type joint.
Like he was just trying so hard to get booked, and then he did.
You do. Oh, we.
that man. Yeah, that's my male competitor, man. Seth Rollins had a great 2022. I could see him being Universal Champion or a WWE Champion in
Roman.
2023.
You know Roman can't beat him.
Yeah, he always get himself disqualified every time.
Oh, bro.
So basically, if you want to ask us what our superstar of the year is, it's basically the Shield, because
Yeah, for sure. Hey.
we just flat out literally said all 3 members.
I mean,
so
yeah,
you can't
just
say,
for male competitor, though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
but overall, it could be any one
I
person.
mean, for
male,
sure.
female,
You want to go honorable
anybody.
mention?
But I mean, you
Honorable mention.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going with the Game Canada. Male superstar of the year. That's my guy. Look, man. Look, Gunther is the man, bro.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Honorable mention for me, Finn Balor. He stepped his game up 10 times more, and he the leader of the best faction in WWE right now, the Judgment Day. So yeah,
my honorable mention up there would obviously, because I rock with him, is my boy Styles, and I know I might get.
he ain't been doing.
Yeah, he been
nothing.
taking a lot of L's.
He did win a big match at Survivor Series, but AJ had a Cena type year that he had in 2012.
Nothing stood out.
Well, then for me, and then granted,
If that's what you want to do, though.
well, no, the other one I have, and granted, he's a 3-match superstar, but I'm sorry, I gotta say Logan Paul as an honorable mention, because I'm sorry, this man might have not had all these type of matches throughout the year, but you can't sit here and say that the 3 matches you saw this man in throughout the year
he was
weren't
impressive.
good.
The best 3-match superstar I've ever seen.
Even the match against Miz was impressive.
I've
Miz.
said this before. He's had his 3 matches was better than some dudes are. I've been seeing this dude for the past 15.
Okay, we're not gonna get into where this goes every other time.
So,
It's basically
I'm just saying, man.
He was impressive though in 2020.
Like, you want to look at Logan Paul, my best way of why I put him in this category is just
Rookie of the year.
Look at this match at Crown Jewel. Just look at that. How that.
Yeah, I
match
could have
went.
threw him in there for breakout. That boy snapped.
Yeah. So man, we got our next category, man. We got a couple of more. So we got tag team of 2022. Who your tag team of the year, man?
Come on,
We
bro.
gotta. I get it. It's obvious choices, but let's try to be different.
All right, look.
So let's exclude the Usos.
All right, let's exclude the Usos. I'm going with the Alpha Academy.
I like Chad Gable. They was Raw Tag Team Champions this year too.
Yeah,
They was decent.
thank
You
you.
think they was Tag Team of the Year worthy though?
Let me think, because it's not tag team wrestling kind of dead though. So
So,
A little bit.
RK Bro, I mean,
so,
They was going crazy this year.
I'm gonna go RK Bro then.
so basically, I gotta say this one. So we can't go. Does that also include?
No,
Does
just,
that include tag teams and other promotions that
No,
also hold
any
gold?
do anything.
No,
you
yeah,
want.
I was just saying like
Because the Usos been dominating.
that's
the whole
obvious.
year.
Like people the Usos is the best tag team in WWE.
Well, I'm saying, like with mine with AEW,
Well,
look at FTR. They
But
literally
yeah, you can,
held 3 titles in 3 different promotions.
You can say whoever,
Yeah, he
whatever
just
tag
said
team.
exclude the Usos.
Yeah,
Pick whoever you want.
Because the Usos, everybody know. Like
Well, for mine, it's quick. Mine's FTR, Triple A
Fuck the-
tag.
for the revival.
AAA Tag Team Champs, Ring of Honor Tag Champs, and IWGP Tag Champs.
I didn't say that.
And 7-star match of the year. They just
7 stars.
Apparently, Meltzer gave them 7 stars for what match? I don't remember.
He just be doing anything.
They most recently lost their ROH titles to the Briscoes in the tag team dog.
I see why Jim Cornette be on his heels. He just do anything with these star ratings.
Man. Tag team of the year for me, I'm going NXT.
Of course.
I'm going Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly was 2-time NXT Tag Team Champions this year. They won the NXT Tag Team titles their first match on NXT.
Okay, I don't.
It's tough.
I did not want to say this, but I'm sorry. It's sitting in the back of my mind as I'm thinking about it.
No, they not.
Wait, what did Booker T say? What did he say? What did he say again?
He said Pretty Deadly, the greatest tag team of all time.
I'm saying this.
Harlem Heat.
I'm saying
you
this.
Put them over yourself.
I'm saying this, and I hope you understand why I'm saying
I like
this.
Pretty Deadly though.
Why does Pretty Deadly just for some reason remind me of just a younger version of Tyler Breeze and Fandango?
No, bro.
I'm sorry, it does.
Only difference is Pretty Deadly actually can wrestle.
Man,
I'm not saying Tyler Breeze was decent though. I'm not. He was. Not Fandango on the other hand. I don't. Dingbat. Fandango.
He said
Dingleberry.
what do you say?
D-I-E-I-O.
Hey, why Jericho be playing?
He just be tweaking. But nah, on a serious note though, yeah, Pretty Deadly my tag team of the year. They ran through. They was the best tag team in NXT. I mean, Diamond Mine down there, they was decent. They was tag team champions. NXT, I want to say Toxic Attraction too on the female side because they went crazy. But I'm going Pretty Deadly, man. They the future. When they come to the main roster, they gonna be good.
If you're going honorable mentions for women tag teams, I'm saying Dakota Kai and Io Sky.
They did their thing.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, the tag team champs. Yeah, I'm gonna say Toxic Attraction. 2-time NXT tag team champs.
Another honorable mention for me, Kaden Carter
And Gigi Dolan got a fatty.
Come on, bro.
Bro, we were trying to keep this in a section. You want to talk about that Smasher Pass Part 4, 3?
My fault.
I think we didn't talk about everything.
It's hard to not look at.
I mean, we men though.
Gigi Dolan, y'all see it?
I see it.
Come on,
Buns,
man.
but still.
All right, back to the next category.
Right,
Unless you're gonna do buns of the year.
Nah,
We
yeah,
can
we
do
can
that
do that.
Buns of the year.
I got Rhea Ripley for that one.
I got Bianca for mine.
Back to a serious note though. So, all right, we gonna go with underrated superstar 2022. Somebody who went crazy but don't get that much recognition, man.
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one.
Logan Paul.
No.
Again, you think he was underrated superstar 2022?
I feel like most people did not. They looked at him and was like, okay, this isn't gonna go well. They thought, but then they ended up being surprised by it. But then they kind of forgot about it. Then they're like, oh, with Roman, he'll just get his ass kicked, and that ended up not being the case.
Right.
This man was like they said leading up to Crown Jewel. It just takes one punch.
Storytelling.
And he got that one punch in, and he was close. There was near falls where I'm looking like, are they really going to pull the trigger? Are they really going to let him win? Like, I'm sitting here like, because I thought at first, I'm like, no way, Roman's just going to dominate. This is just how it's going to go.
That's just called good storytelling. You know, a lot of people have a hard time telling good stories in a match. But when you have, certain people who can pull that off, it's great. It's great and a great show.
So Logan Paul for me.
Underrated? I'm gonna go with Dominic Mysterio. Even though he ain't really been wrestling like that, just the character,
he definitely a top heel.
Yeah, I think he needs to get more in the ring a little bit.
He needs to look intimidating too.
Yeah.
Slap.
I was about to say I'll do that to Dominic.
Yeah, Yeah, but he definitely got a change in character.
He kind of like the one you look at in the Judgment Day, like I know Finn is there.
Yeah, because he turned on his pop, so all the major attention and heat is on him.
Right, so
like Finn said in the interview, Dominic was put there for them to help him, but he really been helping them get heat.
Exactly.
Like,
so when you go, he's kind of the face of that group. Even though Finn is the lead.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. You saying he more the focal point?
Kinda, yeah.
Like, okay. He just, like more the attention.
When he get the more, like, he gets the biggest reaction.
Yeah, because, he turned on Rey Mysterio.
So he gets the biggest reaction. Like, Finn gets his reaction. But when it comes to, rather you get cheer or boo, like, he gets the biggest reaction out of any of them.
Well, then he gets the big heat, too, when he, wants to pull the...
Yeah, he do that.
Like as soon as he grabbed the mic, they start going.
Bro, he got that. He got it, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Dominic.
That's a decent pick.
I remember when he got the heat for what he said. He's like, when he was like, I'm Eddie Guerrero. No, Eddie Guerrero was Dominic Mysterio or something like that. That was like, jeez.
That line was crazy.
They said I'm this generation's Eddie Guerrero. Maybe Eddie Guerrero is his generation.
The man was like,
you were waiting for him just to come out and be like, Eddie Guerrero's my real dad.
I was waiting on it.
The man was like 5 years old when Eddie was going crazy.
Yeah.
Wasn't even alright, but yeah. So for my pick, underrated pick of 2022, somebody that's always showing up every week, always going crazy. It's crazy that this person is a former champion and still don't get the respect he deserves. I'm talking about Kevin Owens, man.
Oh, okay, that's solid.
The man that you're wanting to copy for today's video.
That's solid.
Like, how do Kevin Owens still not how?
Now, Kevin Owens had a good year. He had the match with Stone Cold.
Brought Stone Cold back, had a great match.
Like,
the whole year, like, he literally the second coming to Stone Cold. Like, literally. I see it in him.
KO is the man. Hopefully he get a world title.
He underrated. He underrated for the wrong reasons. Like, KO should be, I'm talking about Roman Reigns type level. Like, Kevin Owens got everything you need to be a major face, like, of the company. Like, obviously, it's only gonna be one main face, but KO should be in that realm. Like, it's been 4-5 years since he's been champion. Like,
yeah, it's been a minute.
In any aspect, mid-card or world title. So it's like, and I get it. He don't need a title to be relevant. He's like how Shawn Michaels was from 2002 to 08 or to 2010. Right. That whole 8-year run, he didn't have no championship reigns. Just great feuds. So, I mean, KO could do that too, but yeah, that's my underrated pick. And we got our last one, man, so we don't take too much of y'all time.
I have one category I want to throw because I feel like if we don't, I'm gonna be upset.
What is it? OMG?
No, I'm gonna call it the dumbest moments of the year or dumbest like storytelling, and
like LOL moment of the year.
Pretty much.
Okay.
For me, and I know y'all will agree with me. The storytelling of Elias turned Ezekiel. I'm sorry. This was the biggest piece of, I don't know, say it on the platform here.
It was kind of funny, though.
I mean, it was funny, yeah, but it's like everybody already knew. It's not like, oh, they're doing it. It's just like, he reminded me of almost like a generic Ultimate Warrior without the running in the face paint. Had the tassels and everything underneath.
Generic Ultimate Warrior.
Had the generic music and everything. Hi guys, like that, like. And then they try to make it relevant by having his brother sitting next to him.
Yeah, I feel you. But if you want to go LOL moment, I'm gonna go with one of the more recent ones, the one that's been sticking. I'm gonna go with the promo with the Bloodline, the Uzi promo.
Oh man,
that shouldn't have been as funny as it was. Like, you're not feeling Uzi. So
is that what's wrong?
Like, even Solo, who's the enforcer, the most serious dude.
Yeah, they took the camera off him because he was laughing.
Like,
he broke care. They camera to see him.
Just all their faces when he's like, Jay's not himself. He's not feeling very
even
Jay, everyone's looking at him like.
Even Jay, who's supposed to hate Sami Zayn's guts, like,
he just starts laughing.
Yeah, like, it was pretty funny. Even Roman had to, like.
Even Paul Heyman in the background just smiling and laughing.
I don't got one. I mean, every R-Truth moment ever. That's probably what I say.
My bad.
R-Truth got to be the dumbest superstar ever.
And then I'm going to go with when Gunther was chopping Ludwig. That was kind of funny to me. That's emasculating.
That that was just real. Like that was dumb storytelling because y'all. He just came up with him, man. It's like you trying to break him up already, Vince. Like
for me, I gotta go back with yours just because I laughed at. Like, didn't he, for one of his matches? It was like a Royal Rumble match. Didn't he try to bring out a ladder?
Yeah,
it's like it's not a ladder match.
It's
a Rumble match.
R-Truth, the stupidest person I've ever seen in wrestling history.
Let's go with WrestleMania with Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn.
Oh,
that match was funny.
The big hand.
But yeah, I don't got nothing for that. I just
Wee Man just running around. I think it was in a diaper or something. It was
he did body slam Sami Zayn too.
That's what
fat dude midget.
Yeah,
he was crazy.
Oh, you can't
that's
say
Wee
midget,
Man.
that's offensive.
You gotta watch Jackass, man. That was that show.
I can't say midget.
That's offensive.
It is offensive.
They're called little people.
He's short then. He's shorter than me.
You gotta be careful in this PC world, man. I swear this show's gonna be canceled.
You can't say nothing, man. But man, we going with overall competitor 2022. So male, female, whatever. Overall, who was the best wrestler, character, whatever in 2022? Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns for you. The best in 2022.
It's simple, man.
Overall,
like, the man's been champion all year.
He have been going crazy.
It seems like for him too. Like when he's telling his promos, he's just having fun. He's just smiling, having a good time.
They letting him be himself. He ain't got to say suffer and succotash no more.
Yeah, man. He definitely don't. Well, I'm gonna go Bianca Belair, man. I feel like she had the best 2022 overall women's champion.
She's also still champion.
You know?
Because we said match of the year, right?
Nah, we ain't do match of the year.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So I got Bianca. I got Bianca as my overall. Yeah.
All right.
I got Bianca as my overall competitor 2022. Man.
All right.
The EST.
So for real quick, we ain't gonna do explanations, but just because if we don't do the category, we'll just do match of the year. Just a quick run through, just say.
We can just name a bunch of them. Any of the Cody and Seth matches, any of the Bianca and Becky matches.
Logan Paul and Roman Reigns. I'm part of that.
I got Sheamus and Gunther, man.
Yes, Seth and Roman.
Drew McIntyre and Roman clash at the castle.
Roman been on a tear with these matches though.
Like you said, Cody, all three of their matches.
One match that was probably most people might view as underrated, but I liked it was at Mania, Edge and Styles when Edge finally brought his new gimmick.
Stone Cold and KO had a good match, which I had super low standards for that.
Survivor Series, Finn and AJ, another one.
Hidden gem.
Another one. They do it every time. I mean, just matches.
War Games.
Great matches.
The War Games match had a lot of storytelling in it. The men's War Games match. The women's War Games match was decent too.
Yeah, man. Bianca and Becky, WrestleMania.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam and WrestleMania.
Both of them.
Yeah, they're gentlemen both.
So yeah, but yeah, that's it we got for this episode, man. This was our 2022 award show, man. Let us know in the comment section what we missed, what we didn't say.
The heavy hitters are wrapping up our year. We just made our comeback. Our comeback was bigger than Cody's though.
Man, we coming harder 2023, man. So y'all keep subscribing, keep liking the videos. Y'all know how we coming. We finna keep dropping. It's gonna be bigger and better next year.
And let us know what y'all think about the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, the drip, man. The drip god.
You know.
But yeah, man, I'm your boy, Morrow.
I'm your boy, Amity.
Money making Jim, we out.